I'm supposed to look there.
Don't look at me.
Okay, here we are, guys. We are live. Another Google Hangout with the man, the myth, the legend, Gus Hansen. There is a litany of questions coming in. Everybody wants to know what's going on in your life. First of all, did you just get here? Where have you been?
I've been hiding.
Yeah,
no, I have
actually
been in Vegas for the entire series.
This not hanging out with us.
Well, I want to hang out with you, but you never call me, so...
I never write, I never call, nothing.
No, I've played 2 events. I played the 50K, unfortunately a very short event for me. I thought I played well, but played 1 big hand, and that was it. And now I'm playing the main event. There was talk about me playing 1 drop. That was a possibility, but I just didn't feel like it, so... stayed low on that one. Didn't even play the qualifier that I won 2 years ago. I should have played that, but I've had a lot of friends and family in town, so so basically I've just been hanging out.
Enjoying.
Yeah, drinking a little bit too much, but that can happen.
That's me. That's what I do too. Whoa, is everything okay?
Hey.
Just making sure everything's okay. Okay, so Eric has he's gonna start with the hard-hitting questions, then I'm gonna jump in with the fun stuff.
Okay, hard-hitting,
stuck with the hard
fun.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
like what it looks like.
Okay.
Guys, it doesn't get harder than this. We have a guy at TC that really wants to know about your bank account. He's saying there's rumors that Gus Hansen is broke. What's up with that?
Well, the thing is, I have been losing a lot of money lately. Obviously, that's no secret. People can follow the high stakes and this and that. The good news about losing like whatever 5-10 million online is that you have 10 million to lose. That's the good news about that, but apart from that, I don't want to make a habit out of it. I'm doing fine. I'm still hanging in there, but obviously I've been taking a hit. That's no secret. Obviously only the billionaires, whoever they are, can afford to lose those kind of money on a daily basis. So I'm taking it easy. That might be part of the reason here at the World Series as well, but I'm doing fine. I'm still alive and kicking.
And that's what the alcohol is for. It just makes it all feel better. Okay, so I want to talk about, you have a fake parody account, fake Gus Hansen.
Yes.
It is really fun. Honestly, it's my dream life to have this kind of a fake parody account about myself. I want to read you a tweet and just, does this sound anything like you at all? Ready? My strategy for the main event is the same as for when I go to the club. Conservative early, but at the end of the night, any 2 will do. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, I will give this guy a lot of credit. He's good. I mean, I don't follow it every day, but I see a couple of tweets here and there, and he has some good one-liners. I will give him credit for that.
I want to do at least one more. Speaking of partying and being here in Vegas, enjoying life, Negranu said he plans to finish the day with 300K. I plan to finish the day with 3 spearmint rhino strippers and a bottle of Dom.
That's a good day.
High five!
See,
This is the best, to have an account like that. You are a legend.
See, I'm not big on the Dom, but the 3 girls, it sounds pretty good.
I think we can all agree. We can all get in on that. What is your drink of choice?
I'm a vodka guy.
That's how you stay thin.
Plain and simple, vodka.
That's how you stay thin. All right, well, we'll get it back to Eric on the hard-hitting
Back
stuff
to the
again.
hard stuff. Ed on Facebook wants to know, do you ever see yourself quitting the game of poker?
I'm a gambler, games player, whatever you want to call it. I've done it my entire life. I've always enjoyed it, the competitive nature of whether it's called poker, backgammon, sports, so on. So I don't see myself ever quitting. I see myself playing less than I do, spending less time traveling around the world, playing the tournaments. But most of the time I am pretty conservative on where I go. I mean, I go to Australia every year. I go to stop by the World Series of Poker, of course, here in Vegas. I always play the grand final in Monaco, my hometown. So it's not like I'm the Daniel Negreanu playing 217 events a year or something like that. So in that sense, I don't play that many events, but I enjoy the game. I'm always going to be playing poker.
This is from Ross Lebo. I don't know, we'll just go with it.
Yeah, go with the flow.
Let's just let it in.
Yeah.
What has changed the most in tournament poker in the last couple of years?
What has changed the most? People have gotten a lot better.
No,
I mean,
guys, would you give us a chance?
it's amazing to see the development. But I mean, I like to do my sports analogies. I mean, obviously, if you see Bjorn Borg, who was a great player in his time, if you see his physique compared to a Nadal, it's like two different worlds. They're both great tennis players in their time, but it's just a different ball game. I think I'm not taking anything away from obviously some of the greats from all time, like Doyle Brunson and Chip Reese, and obviously Doyle is still competing in the highest cash games. He's still playing in the big tournaments, but it's a different game. I mean, I think a guy like Doyle Brunson, who has been playing for decades and decades, he's a much better poker player in 2014 than he was in 1985. If he had the same knowledge in 2014 back in 85, he would just dominate everybody. And you have a lot of players today who really knows their math. They're good at picking the spots. They have a good idea of who's who at the table and just making good, sound decisions. So it's a tough game.
But do you think that maybe it also makes you, being a personality in poker and a real name in poker, miss these sort of characters that it has become? My camera guy always says, oh, they are just like computers all day, instead of going with your guts maybe a little bit sometimes, and also being a little bit more of a personality.
Well, I mean, let me answer a couple of different ways. Like, first of all, I miss the fields where I was just by far the best player. I really enjoyed that a lot. I really enjoy that. Now there's so many good players. That set aside, what I think you're really asking is, why don't these young super geniuses know how to act? And I will say some of these poker players, I mean, they should take courtesy lessons or something, just know how to act. It's not that hard. Just there's actually one of my favorite, Jim Jeffries, Australian comedian. He says it's very simple. Try not to be a cunt. Excuse my language, but I just took it straight from him, and it's very simple. I mean, just be nice. I mean, so I think some of them could learn a little on how to act. I will say that. And that would, in time, probably also generate some more characters. I mean, you're able to do something else than just, like you're saying, being a bot at the table, just always going by your math and psychology and this and that. So no, I hope that answers your question.
Absolutely, it does. And we are essentially out of time. I don't want to keep you from getting back and, shipping all those chips in, but you guys definitely want to follow at the fake Gus Hansen probably, but how do they follow you in real life?
I do have a Twitter account. I am not as active as the fake Gus Hansen because I feel like he's doing a good job. He's doing a very fine job. So I add a little bits here and there, but yeah, I have my own Gus Hansen account, but the fake one is not bad.
Well, we wish you luck, of course. It's always good to catch up with you. You guys are with us here at the GPI booth for another Google Hangout. I'm Sarah Grant, Gus Hansen, Eric Danis. Have a good one, guys.
Cheers. Excuse for the C word, but